Hi all, Graham here, and today I've got another game of Saga for you. This time it's Age of Hannibal, Republican Romans versus my Numidians. As always, I'm not using the ruses, I'm keeping it nice and simple. I'm using the Numidians, and Steve of Reading War Games, he is using the Republican Romans. Steve's a good Saga player, albeit it's his first time with the Romans, so I'm expecting a stiff game. As always, if you see anything wrong, please point them out. I won't be offended. Anyway, here's the armies. Have a look. We used the Book of Battles to generate a scenario for us, and it chucked out a nice little interesting one. Here's the terrain and setup. It is as you can see, but you'll notice that both of us got a red counter against one of our units, and obviously if we kill that unit, it's worth double points. I think I mentioned that in the preamble before the first turn. Anyway, that's a close-up of the Romans, pretty well standard set, and here's my Numidians. Again, we had to deploy quite closely as well. Let's see what happens. Enjoy the game, and viva la Numidians.
Okay, so hello everybody. Today I'm playing Steve from Reading War Games Club. He's using my Romans, and I'm using my Numidians. 6 points, Age of Hannibal, no ruses. The scenario is pretty well as you can see. The only point of note was on the victory. It's for massacre points, and we had to declare a unit in the opponent which is worth double points. So I've gone for Steve's unit of 8 warriors, and Steve has gone for my my javelinman here, my Numidian javelinman, Levy. The only other thing of note, which was a bit of a bugger really, was forced march. During the first 2 turns of the game, each unit's movement is made as though the opponent has used one of its fatigues, meaning basically all my cavalry can move as slow, which is a real pain in the arse. But then so Steve's as well. So maybe he's going to pin me in a little bit, which might be to his advantage. Anyway, Steve, good evening to you, Steve. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Good, good. Look, Steve's placed his dice, as you can see. Off you go, show me your magic.
So I'm going to activate this unit of levies here.
Windows solution accepts multiple microphones. That's crux your problem.
I'll speak to you in a bit. Right, so you've used your levy activation to remember you do have, if you wish, Steve, and I know you don't need any help at all from me because you're very canny, you could actually do manoeuvres and then use them after. You still only be able to do S, but you could do a manoeuvre and then spend your abilities.
Oh right, as long as I stay out of L.
Yeah, with your first S, not your second.
But then we get fatigued. Right?
You will be heavily fatigued.
So let's not do that.
Oh.
Yeah. So now,
what else are you going to do? So you moved your Velites.
So I'm going to use a sword to activate these warriors. A sword to activate these warriors.
And that there's significance.
My tribute to activate these 2.
Yeah, so what you do is you place the dice next to them so we can see them. So you have to declare them, obviously, before you do the first one. And you're going to...
So now,
They're going
can
to
still
rumble
lay them
forward.
in this column without eggs. To lay a separate.
This small is a pain in the arse for me. You might need them. In future turns.
So this mess is also, but it's also
So these guys. Oh, sorry, Warlord first. These guys. That one. Finally,
The half guard. So, what have you got left on your board?
I've got one more unit of warriors if I want.
Activation. You've got your combat bonus, and you've got Pilum.
So I might as well move.
yeah. So that
These warriors. No, I won't bother.
You're not going to bother. So I'm going to roll. Bear with me a moment. So how many feet have I got? I've got, my elephants are in 2 units, not one. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm going to roll 7 Saga dice. And I've rolled.
Oh, there's a lot of crosses there.
You do know my board well, don't you? So I've rolled 6 common and 1 uncommon. I'll have a think. Okay, my second turn, and I'm really quite stymied, so this is going to be quite simple, I think. So I'm going to move everything on manoeuvres. So there. Just in there, Joe. Thank you. Actually, I can't, can I? That's the point.
So you can't do those, no.
I could do those. Right, I'm going to move my elephants on a slow, because that's all they can do. To there. To there.
I think I may have missed a trick not moving one of my small units to block manoeuvring.
I'm going to move my warlord forward like that. He's going to say, off you go. They're going to go sideways. I'll stand them up in a minute. I'll move them just outside of L. And these ones.
They're already within L, aren't they? So
And I'll leave them there. So you must be L away from. Oh, you moved, didn't you? Move properly. So it's your turn. I'll put them back on the train. Your second turn. How many dice would you like to roll? All of them, no doubt?
yeah. Do you want me to roll in the tray?
Please do. Oh my giddy aunt. Look at this. 2 rares, 3 commons, and 3 uncommons.
Do you want to take a picture? Or it's on the
So, Steve's second turn, dice are placed as you can see. No orders, they're all fairly obvious. He has an orders exhortation, do you want to use it?
No.
No, good. It's probably coming in my turn.
So I'm going to do quincunx first.
How do you say that again?
Quincunx.
It's easy for you to say.
So they're within M.
Choose 2 of the units within M of each other, activate use it for a move with a bonus distance of S. This movement, so I would assume you go S plus S then.
Yeah.
well, we go to so-called UK.
During this period, these units can freely move, interpenetrate between other frames. Ooh,
There's a few reenactors going there. There's a few, but mainly the stores. They're trying out ball games, there's demos, there's loads of tables.
Right, so now we've got some manoeuvres to do.
So there's definitely a market for it. So yeah, it'd be nice.
Yeah, not them obviously.
Ovs.
Get a bit more interesting.
The Warlord will do these two guys.
Which two? Okay. You seem to be sliding to your left.
Or at the show.
Not the show, but does everybody else just go by?
Well, I guess these guys can manoeuvre. So. Do I?
Yeah, say about 30 quid.
The guys who manoeuvred have to stay outside of S anyway, don't they?
L, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah.
They might need to go back a tad.
They moved.
Oh, you used your Warlord for those. Yeah.
So the only ones that did manoeuvres were at the back here. So they're
That's good. It's my turn, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah, your turn too.
My turn too. So I'm picking up all dice. There's no point leaving anything on there. Oh my giddy aunt.
If you're on the wrong side of the building.
Sublime to the ridiculous.
2 common, 3 uncommon, and 2 rares. Okay, so I've just placed my dice on turn 2, as you can see. Steve has an orders reaction that he's going to use.
So exhortation.
Exhortation. At the end of turn, all finished with an M of your Warlord, if he's a consul, or L if he's a consul. Yours is a consul, isn't it?
A tribute.
So there's no real
He's a tribute.
destroy that.
So I think consul might be better, but yeah,
He's a tribune. What does a tribune do again?
it's the double activation we obey.
Yeah, so,
And he's not very good in melee.
so he's a tribune. Getting either 2 attack dice or 2 defense dice. So that would be, as it stands,
Everyone except for the left.
except for the levy. Okay. Right, so it's my turn. Easy ones. Still going S. I'm going to activate my elephants. Keep on trucking. Like that. I'm going to do a manoeuvre with these guys. So they're like that. There. They're not pinned. They are. So I could do something like. I might just. They're doing okay where they are actually, I think. Roll them back just a tad. These are not pinned, so these are going to move this way, like that. I'm going to move my Warlord like this, sideways. He's going to activate the levy to move this way, like that. Making sure they're pinned. Maybe come back a bit. Just. And they're going to shoot their javelins at those poor old Velites. So I've got
What's the range on javelins? I'm not reading it.
M, sorry, which is exactly what I am. So you've got an armour of 4. I've got 6 dice.
Was I in range of you last time?
No, I've just moved into you.
Just moved inside.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I go first. I'm going to use incapacitating shots, so you re-roll all my 1s and 2s. Your turn.
I'm going to do Scooter, so I'm going to cancel the first casualty.
You said it says Maniple.
Oh, sorry, I won't do the Scooter.
No, you won't use that.
I'm going to do my combat bonus to get 2 extra defense dice.
So I'll put 2 defense dice in for you there. I'm going to use my combat bonus for 2 more, like that. You've got nothing else to pass. So that's it. So I re-roll 1s and 2s. First Fracas of the game. And I've got a load of 1s and 2s. Look at that. I know I needed 4s. I only hit you once. So take that out. And I need 4s. So I've hit you 5 times.
So I'm saving on a...
Here you go. You're saving on a 4, 5 or 6, plus your 2 defense dice. I don't feel very hopeful about this, funny enough. Oh Lord. Saved 1, lost 4.
Cancel 1. Oh, I can't do that, can I? No. So
No,
that's fine.
so you've lost 4. That was quite nice. I rolled decidedly poorly and you rolled
Shockingly badly.
well done.
Has that feel of the last game we had?
Yeah. I cocked up a little bit because I did manoeuvres and I've got an activation for my cavalry skirmish. I could use it for them or... Yeah, I cocked up there, couldn't I? I could have actually... If I move these again, I'm going to get fatigue. And I shuffle them back, I'm going to get fatigue. And to spend 2 uncommon dice for those is wasteful. So do you know what? Small print on incapacitating shot. If your unit inflicts at least 3 casualties, the target suffers a fatigue. So there we go.
Sorry, go on.
Well, we'll put it on the front there so you can see it.
I thought as the support was largely empty, we go with...
Okay, you just see it in front of the camera, that was it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, and yeah, I cocked up a little bit because I put that skirmish ability and I bloody did stupid manoeuvres there on there and there. That's my idiotic error. So it's your turn, Steve. So you've lost a dice, so you're on 7. So you've got to decide what you want to keep and what you want to lose.
Why have I lost 2?
Because, oh no you haven't, they're not less than 6, I beg your pardon, you still roll all 8. So you left 4, roll all 8. So you've rolled 4 uncommon, 3 common and 1 rare. Okay, so Steve's third turn, dice are placed, I have no orders reaction, so I think I'm in trouble.
Do you?
I do.
I'm going to activate a unit of Hearth and Guards.
Through the gap.
Good evening. Good evening. We're going to do a bit of a shout out in the other room for warfare to avoid doing the long thing twice. Would you mind coming through?
Sorry Steve, what did you say again?
We're going to do a bit of a manoeuvre over here.
A manoeuvre? Oh, you just stay away from me, buddy boy.
Okay.
Hide them away at the back.
Yep. That's them. So we will move the Warlord.
Of course, we're back to normal movement now, aren't we?
So he will rest the Levi.
The Levi, yeah.
And move these guys up.
So they're going to take a fatigue, aren't they?
Are they?
It's that second activation, isn't it? Oh, sorry, no, it was the half guard you mean.
Yep. So I will activate the levy to shoot at you.
Naturally, why wouldn't you? So I assume they were in range. I will double check. Just. So I have an armour of 4. You've got 8 in your unit, so you get 4 dice. You're going to use anything to pimp it, or
no.
just roll then? I've got nothing to stop you.
Excuse me guys, any people here have played Cruel Sea? I've got some boats that we had left over. Bring them by. Anyone?
James Bell.
James Bell.
James Bell.
Just inside the door on the left hand side.
So you rolled 4 dice, 2 hits, 2 misses, 2 to save on a 4, 5 or 6. Saved them both.
Bazinga.
Bazinga!
So we've got Quincunx.
Quincunx, let's just read it out loud. Choose up to 2 of your units within M of each other. Activate these units for a move with a bonus distance of S. During this movement, these units may freely interpenetrate others. So which 2? See those 2 there. So it's M plus S.
If we wish to.
If you so desire.
And Nellies can go L, can they?
No, elephants go. Its first activation is M, and its second activation is S. Second and thereafter. M thereafter S.
So that's what I've got to worry about.
I would worry a lot.
Okay, so we will move these guys up here.
You've got loads of room.
These guys can move up here. These guys can do a bit of manoeuvring.
I assume they are outside of L.
Yeah.
Yep, they are.
That's that. We will do warriors on foot.
So it's a Pilum. So sorry, which one is that? You've got 2. Gladius? So it's the Pilum one you're talking about, aren't you?
So these guys to shoot them and then charge them.
Okay, so you're using Pilum, shoot, and go. Right? So again, I've got an armour of 4. You've got 6 in the unit, so you get 3 dice. I have nothing at all to stop you with. So you hit me with 1. 1 to save. Oh dear, I've saved it again, he says. Gleefully. And in they go. So you've got 6 to my 12. So you've got an armour of 4. I've got an armour of 3. You've got 6 dice. I cocked up here because that's my prized unit as well. And I've got 4 dice. Okay. I can't close ranks, so what are you going to do?
We are going to start with... Well, we're outnumbered. So it says game dice. Has that been errated? So do you know what kind of dice do I get?
Which dice are you talking about?
Tenacious.
Oh, tenacious. If you're outnumbered by its, well, I don't believe it has been. If your unit is outnumbered by its opponent, game dice equal to the difference in figures, up to a maximum of 4. So yes, you'll get 4 dice for that.
So 4 attack dice.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm going to use, which is all I've got, Relentless. Your opponent has to reroll with their defense dice.
Successful roll if you strain it. I suspect you do. I suspect not.
I'm going to pass.
I'm going to play Gladius.
Now you So you've already started with 6. So your attack pool, the maximum you can have is 12.
Yep.
So gain.
I gain 3 attack dice and you lose 3.
Yes, so you actually only gain 2.
And you lose 3.
Yes. So just well, I didn't lose relentless, really, didn't it? I pass again.
Okay, that's me. I'll pass
This is
it.
expensive because this is actually the unit's worth double points, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I've left it hanging out there.
I'm hoping it's going to get Roger.
Yeah, almost, indeed. So off you go. So you needed 3s. So I've got 7 to save. On a 5 and 6. So I save 1, 2.
So you lose 5.
I lose 5. Not great. 1 on you. Got it. And got him. So I lose 5, you lost 1.
You get shit back.
Take those there. Not good.
And I've left myself with a stupid extra warrior dice again, so I'm going to discard that. You're on.
Okay, so is it my turn?
Your turn.
I still generate 7 dice.
I was hoping to
2,
take one away
3,
from you.
4, 5. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dice. I shall leave relentless on the board. I've got 3 in the pool. I'll take 1 off Stampede.
So I didn't clip you with any of my shooting, you noticed?
Sorry?
I didn't get anyone with any of my shooting.
No, you didn't, which was very lucky for me. Do I take skirmish off or not? I'm going to leave skirmish on, and I'm going to roll these ones. 1 rare, 1 common, 1 uncommon, and 1 rare.
If you're missing a dice, mate, don't you need to roll another one?
Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah, sorry.
Do I get a sportsmanship point for that?
You do. I only rolled a 2
Yeah,
common.
but-
Yeah, a sportsmanship point. They don't accrue towards massive points, unfortunately. So.
I think I should be able to put a guy back on for it.
Well, okay, my third turn. Dice are placed as you can see. First things first. My warlord's going to rest them. Then I'm going to activate them, and I'm going to move them.
Out of the way, maybe.
Get the hell out of dodge.
They've learnt a harsh lesson.
They did learn a hard lesson. Okay, that's the easy bit. My warlord's going to move as well. He's in the way.
How many damage you total? 13.
Yeah, he's going to move out of the way. Like that.
The other chap's going to fire at you down.
I'm going to move my elephant forward in this direction here to there, very precisely, and I am easily within range, so I'll use my composite bonus on you. I have to remember how many to shoot with. I've forgotten. I think it's only 2.
Oh, you've got composite bows on the top, have you? Or
In my elephants, yes, I have.
That's so nice.
Well, it's lovely. Only 2 though. So
Well, your shooting has been spectacular so far. So
yes, I know. It's going to be even more spectacular, I hope. So you've got an armour of 4. I've got 2 dice. I'm going to leave it like that. So I'm hitting you on 4s. 1 to save. You saved it. Not so spectacular this
I
time.
made a save!
Woo-woo. Right. I'm going to activate.
I've got lots of ideas already. I told you, Dan, I'm analysing what kind of space and costs. Because I think there's some hidden cost to us, like tables and chairs. We haven't really cracked into them previously. I know the depths and things like that.
They're going to shoot there.
I break up from work on the 17th of December.
Well, let me know when you're free after that.
I am free.
You're free. All right, well, let's organise some catch.
Yeah, and I'd love to visit us.
Yes, some chat.
Yeah, he knows I want to go.
They're going to shoot there. I've got 8 in the unit, so it's 4 dice. I'm going to use incapacitating shot. Reroll all your attack dice that rolls 1s and 2s. If the unit inflicts at least 3 casualties, unlikely, so I'm only rolling 4. The target suffers a fatigue. So I've got to kill 3, which is most unlikely. Although
You keep saying that.
I know.
You're talking it down.
I am talking it down. So here we go, needing 4s. Oh, I don't know though. Possible if you roll 3 fails. Anything could happen, couldn't it? 2 fails, nearly. Close, but no cigar. And you lose a saga dice as well.
Well, I was going to try not to mention that, but yeah.
Yeah, right. I thought that was important to mention that. So now I'm going to use skirmish. Activate all your mounted units, which is what I should have used last turn, which would be those. My elephants don't count.
Yeah, otherwise it'd be ridiculous. And your warlord?
I could do it with my. It does say any audience, so I have to activate him. So maybe it would be better if I'd have not. So now I have to move, and he's going to get fatigued. So again, I cocked up a little bit there. A bit annoying. I'm going to move things back like this.
So they get fatigued, right?
They do.
Don't worry, you always
Warlord's going to get out of the way a little bit. Fatigue. Yeah, I cocked up there. I should just have left him there.
It says you have to activate, is that right?
But what I should have done it on done his determination. These will go to just about there. And these will go about here. Just outside of 2. Just outside of 2. That, gentlemen, is all I'm going to do. So it's your turn. You're down to 6 dice now, aren't you?
Just the 7, yeah.
Well, you lost 1 there. Oh, you haven't lost 1 yet, have you? Oh, you lost 1. Yeah, just the 7. Sorry.
They keep trying to tell me I've lost 1 from my...
I know. I've got to. These are all the old tricks out of the book. Oh my giddy aunt.
That's a good spread.
Oh shit house. So he's 3 common, 2 uncommon, and 2 rares. Okay, Steve's 4th turn. What mean and dastardly things are you going to do to me, Steve?
You can start with quincunx.
Easy for you to say. Choose 2 units within MRL. So it's the levy and the rear ranking range. They are. So you've got 8. My guy's got an armour. Do you want to finish this one off first? Well, you need to finish the shooting before you do the
I get to
second.
throw my javelins by moving them.
Yeah, you finish your movement, you do your shoot.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I'll give you that.
Oh, that's what I was going to ask about before. Okay. Now I understand what javelins are all about.
4. You had 8 in the unit, haven't you? So you've got 4 dice. I have an armour of 4. I have nothing to stop you. So roll the dice then. Fours needed. 2 hits. Can I save them? Yes, I can. Are they in range?
Yeah.
They look out of range to me.
When I measured it before, they were. There we are.
I would say it's out of range because you're measuring from the bottom, not the figure.
They were in range when I measured it last time.
If they were in range before, then I believe you, and then we'll just move them forward to where they should be, which is there. I believe you.
Right, now we do the Warlord, so we do these guys. So I'm going to activate a unit of warriors. You're going to use my Sudar or not?
Your what?
My fatigue? No.
I'm going to use it to slow them down. No,
Perfect. The Warlord will do these guys.
Activate the Halfengard. These 2 units.
Yep.
There. It goes out anyway, so.
Yeah, to M&M, isn't it? So we're going to do activate the levy to shoot again. So we'll get a fatigue afterwards. Sorry.
So you've got 4 again. Push them forward a little bit. Okay. Always. Needing 4s. 3 hits this time. That's not too bad. Not too shabby. 2 die. But what I might do is I might take them off there and there. You might not be in range now, Steve.
You tell me.
Because I think you were only just in range before, now you're going for a whole figure, so I don't think you are, mate. So I think you're... Yeah, you're just out. Sorry.
That's always the risk, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we will shoot these boys then.
Who with?
Pylum.
Oh, Pylum. So they're going to go into... They're going to shoot and charge. Okay, that's fair enough. So you've got 3 in the unit. I've got an armour of 3 actually. Let me just check. Let me just check that. Numidians. I think they are 4 and 3. There might be 3 and 3 actually. I'm not sure. Stand by.
I'm going to do a manoeuvre here while you do that. Okay.
Yeah. They're actually 3. Their armour is 3, not 4. So you've got 3 dice, needing 3s, 2 hits, 2 to save, and a 4, 5, or 6. Save them. Now they charge in. You get fatigue.
No, it doesn't generate fatigue.
Oh, doesn't it? Oh, of course, Pylum doesn't, does it? This charge generates no fatigue. That is lovely, isn't it? And I've got a fatigue. So I've got 8, you've got 6. So my armour is 3, your armour is 4. You've got 6 dice. I've got 8 dice. 6, 7, 8. I have a fatigue. I'll put that on there like that. Right, I can't close rank, so you go first.
I will start by doing Gladius, so I'll get 3 attack dice, you lose 3. So just moving 3 over.
Nasty. My turn. I'm going to use port. What else have you got on your board? Sorry. Activation wise, you've just got a half a guard activation.
Yes.
That's it. Okay, I'm going to use support, which is a rare. And it says gain 4 defense dice. 1, 2, 3, 4.
End of the round.
If your friend is within M of another friend unit, re-roll your defense rolls of 1, which is lovely. Okay.
So I'm going to spend your fatigue to lower you to a 2.
Not much I can do about that. And I'm going to do. I'm going to say your opponent must re-roll all their defense dice that score 6. So I might have a little problem of some sort.
I'm going all in. I'm going to do close formation. So I get 4 defense dice.
Because you're outnumbered. You're using all the Roman tricks, aren't you? Well, I haven't got anything.
And I'm going to use combat bonus to get 2 more attack dice.
Ouch. So you need anything but a 1, basically. I only see 1 1 there.
Yeah.
So I'm going to re-roll all of those. And I re-roll my 1s as well, but I roll. So I re-roll 1s as well.
Remove your action.
Get that off. And I'll re-roll that, re-roll that. This is not looking very good. So save 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you hit on me 4, 7, 10.
So you lose 4.
I lose 4. I lose a base, basically. Back on you.
So frustrating.
Well, to be fair, I used 2 big dice on you.
Yeah.
4's needed. 2, but you're going to roll 6.
And I re-roll 6s.
You re-roll 6s?
That's what you told me.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Re-roll the defense dice to 6s, yes.
I saved 2 anyway.
Yep. So it's irrelevant. Yes, I only hit you twice, didn't I? So I lost 4, you lost none. So I do retire. I have to go to the left because I've got no room to the right. You spent my fatigue.
And you get 1.
And I get 1 back for the melee. Okay, so are you finished?
Yeah, probably.
I don't think so. I survived dice there, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. And I keep counting.
I was hoping to take another dice away from you.
I know you were.
It was like an each way bet. I could either massacre your levy or.
So I've rolled
Not
2
bad.
uncommons, 4 common, 2 commons, 2 common, 2 of each. 2 of each.
Slightly above average.
I've only got 6 dice, and I suspect I'll need more. So I'm going to re-roll my combat bonus straight away. Oh, I'm going to regret that. So I've got 4 common, 2 uncommon, and 1 rare. I'll have a think.
Unlike you, Mr. Coates. Unlike
Yes,
you.
made a mistake. Right, okay, so my turn 4. Dice are placed. Kind of in trouble, I think, a little bit. Okay, do the easy ones first. I'm going to move the Ellie up this way, like that. And I'm going to shoot my doodars at those fellas there.
Your composite doodles.
My composite doodars. So you've got an armour of 4. I've got 2, haven't I? I seem to remember. shoot for 2.
If I shoot you, you've got an armour of 3.
Sorry?
What armour do you have if I shoot you back in on my turn? Just out of interest.
I can't remember, I think it's either 4 or 5. It's quite good. Anyway,
I'm looking for 4s.
4's needed. Oh, cat's eyes. You going to let me roll that again?
If you could persuade me there's a good reason you can roll it again.
Yeah, no, I don't think you're going to give it to. It's going to cost me a lot of money, I think. I'm going to activate 1 unit of warriors to do this, and they're going to shoot at those 6 there. They're all in range, so I've got 4. You've got an armour of 4.
We're tough, aren't we?
What?
We're tough.
You are tough. That's what the Romans are. I need 4s. You've got nothing on your board. I've got no fatigue. 4's needed. 3 hits. Oh, not that tough. Kill 2. No, there.
Sorry. Don't know what I'm doing.
Right. My other warrior activation, they're going to come forward like this. They can go all the way to there. Rewind a little bit. Make sure they're in range. 7 of them are, which they are. And they're going to shoot at them.
Rinse and repeat this.
Yeah, different target, same thing. 4 dice. Needing 4s. Just the 1. Be nice if I did something. Nada. Okay, now I'm going to do something a little gamey.
What? It's taking you till turn 4.
Trap. Choose an enemy unit and a friendly unit within 8 of each other. There. The enemy must activate for a move of best and must approach your unit as much as possible, i.e. you're going to charge me.
Does it say I can charge you?
Yes, I think it does. As much as possible. So that's a charge.
Could we have a look in the...
Please do.
What's the power?
It doesn't say move, it says move as far as possible.
Yeah, but I just want to... Sometimes in the descriptions it tells you what is and isn't possible. So it's trap.
Trap.
Because that seems like the Ragnar or whoever it is in this
No,
book.
the Welsh had a similar one called ambush.
Yeah.
Trap. Here's an ability that needs little explanation to get the hang of. You choose one of your units, then an enemy unit within M. The unit is activated for a move and must move S in the direction of the unit. So to be clear, since this is a move, the enemy cannot charge you, and every figure in the unit it must move S. No more, no less. Towards the closest figure in your unit, the smallest group. They stop in contact. They stop in contact with any impassable obstacles in the way. They just stop coming into contact.
So we don't charge you.
You don't charge me, which is a shame.
So we come like within a net.
Do I want that? I might not use it then.
It was a trap. Putting a dice on it, wasn't it?
Sorry?
It's for kind of crowbarring maybe the warlord out for next time. If you see what I mean.
I see exactly what you mean. So I'm going to put trap on to put you back, so you're about there, that's it. Okay, small print. I'm now going to use skirmish, activate all your mounted units for a move. And I haven't moved my warlord yet this time. And that's going to be 1, 2, 3, and my warlord 4. Before I do that, I might actually use my warlords to do it the right order this time. So I'm going to use my warlord's determination to remove his fatigue, and he's going to activate that unit to rest as well.
I was going to say, why aren't you doing that?
Now I'm going to use skirmish. These are going to go backwards.
They get fatigue at the end.
Yeah, they do. Oh, like that. These go back. Like that.
So they both get fatigue.
Yep, I'll fatigue them up. My trap failed. My warlord's going to move to there. That's his first. And these are going to move out of the way like that.
Yeah, to keep your dice on the board.
Basically, yeah. Take the dice. So my trap thing didn't work there. Now we've read the small print. Live and learn.
I guessed it was the kind of plan that would be in the explanations, if you see what I mean.
Yep. I'm going to do a manoeuvre with the other elephant. Just going to go this way. To there. Like that. And maybe just a smidgen back. And maybe those as well.
No, he's fine with that one.
And I'll have the word.
And that was bad. So I misread the battle board there. So that's my...
Well, that's why it's good to look it up, right? It's learning.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thought I was being really sneaky and I out-sneaked myself. So that's my lot. I've left the levy to die. All double points of them. Which will probably lose me the game. But there we go. How many dice you got, Steve?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still 7.
Still the 7. Turn 5.
Don't get too fond of the bird.
So you've rolled, oh my giddy aunt, 2 rare, 4 common and 1 uncommon.
I'm going to take one of the rares and roll the 2.
Yep. We forget that from time to time, don't we? So you've got in total
2, 2, 4.
Yep. Okay, so Steve's 5th turn. What are you up to then? What are you going to do?
I'm going to start with Quinkle.
How do you say that again?
Oh, from the...
They seem to be running away and hiding in the corner. What do they should do?
I need to make sure we're in 16, don't I? Because it's M and S and M, isn't it? So there's loads of room there.
Loads of room.
So we get to about here.
No, need to be a bit more precise than that. But. So you're going to go, you've got to go in a straight line, remember? But that's the only problem you might have.
As long as we can end up with M, within M of the back row, that's the key thing.
If you want to shoot, because you've got to go around your levy as well, haven't you?
Should have moved them first, really. So we get to there, that's within M of everyone, isn't it?
Yeah, you can charge me there, so that's not a problem.
Do you want to put them there?
And now you're going to use Pillar, aren't you?
In a minute.
Okay.
So we're going to activate the levy first.
Yep.
So we can move around here unless you're going to slow us.
Now move away.
And then we get to throw stuff at you, don't we?
You do. So you've got 8 levy. I've got an armour of 4. 4 dice. There's nothing I can do. 3 hits. I lose 1. Doesn't think it really matters too much, but I'll take him off. Okay. I could have spent your fatigue, damn. Shithouse.
You're more fatigued than I am.
No, but I could have spent your fatigue to save their shooting.
So we've got the Warlord.
Yeah.
So so he can go tucked away, can't he?
Obviously, you're going to do that before, because you're going to move that first, aren't
Yeah.
you? So it's to there then. You're hiding in my corner.
Oh, we've got a warrior activation left. And obviously Pylum.
Pylum. This, which unit? The 4, the 6.
Yeah.
In they go.
So we shoot you first.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, we'll do that. But we know you go in. I've got 4 in my unit, so you've got no fatigue. So
We get 3 shots at you.
you certainly do.
Hitting you on 3s.
4s. I have an armour of 4.
You checked that, did you?
Sorry?
Sure it wasn't 3s before.
It's melee, but in shooting is 4.
1 possible.
Saved it. So we have the melee. Now my armour goes down to 3.
And mine is 4.
Yours are 4. You've got 6. How many in your unit? In my unit, I've got 4, so that's 2 dice. I have a fatigue as well. No, you have fatigue. No, I don't have a fatigue, and neither do you, because Pylum doesn't give you a fatigue. So I can't close ranks, so you go first.
So I'm going to gain 3 attack dice and you lose 3 attack dice.
Are you going to do that again? Are they Gladius?
Gladius, yeah.
So I lose 2, and you gain all 3, so I can't do bugger all. Might as well take. Yeah, okay, so.
Reset the bird feeder, please. Wayne.
I'll pass.
I will pass as well.
So that's it. So you just hit me. I'm not hitting you at all. Just straight freeze.
That's all but 1.
All but terrible. My cock up, leave them out to dry, is going to cost me the game, I think. 5s and 6s. So I save 2.
Lose 5.
The unit's gone. That's gone. That's worth 2, which is expensive. You take a fatigue. And is it my turn?
Yep, your turn 5.
How many dice have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dice still. After all that, I've got 2 on the board, which I'll leave. 5. Missing a dice. Oh, it is 6. 6 dice. Oh shit house. 4 common and 2 uncommon. Not good. Okay, my 5th turn. Orders. All my horsemen will now move 3 times M movement, so the movement has been extended. First things first.
So, does that mean I can't use fatigue to will that become S plus M?
No, if you use fatigue, it goes down to S.
So
I haven't moved them yet. They'll rest. Trust me. It's coming. So my warlord is going to say to these guys here. Actually, no, I'm not in range, am I? These. Might as well use them. I'm going to use 1 dice to rest them. Now I'm going to activate them to move, and I'm going to go like this. To there. Then they're going to shoot at you because they've got javelin. No, it's not that good.
oh yeah.
It isn't. I need a bit of luck here because I've got 4. Yeah, I've not been lucky. I've been 4 dice. I'm now going to use incapacitating shot. Re-roll all your dice that roll 1s or 2s. If you inflict more than 3 casualties, which I haven't done, I did once actually. put a fatigue on the unit. Your turn.
I'm going to use my combat bonus to get 2 defense dice.
Okay, fair enough. I've got nothing more to pimp it with. They are. So I'm just going to roll then. And I re-roll 1s and 2s. Didn't roll any 1s and 2s, but I did it 4 times. Ooh, you lost 3.
Double bubble for those.
Double bubble, that was good. Well, that kind of makes my mind up a little bit. They're now going to charge. In they go. Oh, you lost 3, so you get fatigue as well. Remember the small print? I get fatigue for a second activation. We have a melee. So, I have an armour of. You have an armour of 4. I've got to check what mine is. I think mine might be 3 actually.
I think so.
I think it's 3-3. I will check. I think it might be 3-3, but I really don't care. I just need to kill you. It's all about the kill. Yeah, it's all about the kill. My armour is 3.
Well, they're worth double. They're worth 2.
So there you have.
So I've
No, it's the special rule for the game. We've got a targeted unit on each side. I've killed his.
Bounce points.
He's up by the way. So I've got +1 to my dice. We've both got fatigue.
So why have you got +1 to your javelins?
Because I'm javelin, yeah. Right, so you can choose to close ranks if you so desire.
So I will do that.
You will do that. So that comes off. I'm going to spend your fatigue.
It's half rounded down, isn't
Always. Always. Yeah.
it? So I had 5, so then I go to 3.
No, it's rounded up, sorry. It always rounds up, so you always lose more than half. I spend your fatigue. You've gone down to 3.
I will do close formation and I get 4 defense dice because you outnumber me.
You bugger. I shouldn't have shot you, should I? You get 4 defense dice.
Yeah.
Wow. I shouldn't have shot you, should I? I should have just gone straight in. You got away with that. I'm going to pass.
I'll spend your fatigue to up my...
Armour to a 4. I pass. And that's it, isn't it?
No, I've used tenacious to get 3 extra dice.
Oh, if your unit's outnumbered by its opponent, gain dice equal to number, up to maximum 4, so you're going to have 3 dice.
I'll have defense dice, please.
Yeah. 7 defense dice. I'm not going to. He's going to bounce off him, aren't I? So, okay, I'm rolling. I get +1 to my dice.
So you're looking for 3 basically.
Basically, yeah. So 3 + 1 is 4.
So you've got 5 hits.
So you rolled those. You close ranks. So you save on a 4, 5, or 6.
Yeah, that looks good to me. Saved a lot.
Yeah, you did, didn't you? Yeah. Bugger. 2 back on me. Cat size. I don't think you really care about that because it's
Bounce off.
a bounce off. Okay, that was my bounce off small. Fatigue on each.
You must be naked by now.
I've got my warlord.
It's a slightly different coverage. The only problem is,
He's going 3 times. I could actually send him in again. So I'm going to move him forward to there. Actually, I might put him here because he might go on again. Put him here. And I'm going to charge, then back in. So they'll have 2 fatigues. I have no choice really. Fatigue. Fatigue.
I can't believe you get extra move of M for all your mounted units.
Yeah, well, that's the first time I've used it, isn't it, to be fair? I've not had a chance. So I've got an armour of 3. You've got an armour of 4. You've got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hasn't won me the game though, is it? I've got 8, 4, 8. I've got 2 fatigues. You've got 1 fatigue. You can close ranks if you so desire.
I don't see why I wouldn't close ranks, so I'll close ranks.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm going to spend your fatigue, drop you down to a 3. Bear in mind I've got +1 onto my dice.
So I'll use your fatigues to bump my armour up to 5s.
4. Oh, there's not much I can do. 5. Yes, fair enough. I'm going to.
Throw it away.
That's it, isn't it?
I could use that ability, but I don't see any point in it. I'm going to pass. I need 5s. I've got +1, so effectively 4 + 1. It's not too good, is it?
So you get 3 hits.
3 hits, 3 to save on closing ranks on a 4, 5 or 6. You lose 2. 2 back on me. Nothing.
So we bounce off.
You go backwards.
So we go this way, don't we? Because they're
Well, you might as well take them off the base. So you have to go. Well, you can go to there basically. So you both take a fatigue for the pleasure. And I think that's me cooked. So now it's turn 6. Do you, whoa. Do you want to big dice? Water dice? Do you want to roll it in the thing? So this basically is the scenario, but it says.
So I think I win narrowly if the game ends now.
I think you do. After each player has played 5 turns, the first player rolls a dice. On the result of 4 or more, each player plays the 6th and final turn. Otherwise, the game ends. So you need a 1, 2 or 3, and you win narrowly, I think. 4, 5, 6 means we play another turn. So how many dice have you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 dice. Oh, 4 common, 2 uncommon. Okay, so we rolled the dice as you saw. Steve's final turn. What are you going to do, Steve? I look like I'm cooked here, matey.
Queen cooks. So I'm going to do these guys.
Which 2 units?
Oh, I've lost my other dice. Have another dice, please, mate. So these 2.
Right, I'm going to. Which one are you doing first?
It doesn't matter.
You have to declare. So if I'm going to spend that fatigue, I know which one I'm going to slow down. Which one are you going to do first?
I will do this one.
Okay. Can you slow them down to an S, please?
So it'll be S plus S, right? So you slow them down to S. And I have
Oh, of course you get the also S plus S. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yes, indeed. S plus S. There you go. There's a second S here.
So you use my fatigue. It's your fatigue. We can go through other people. So
You can. Look at that.
yeah.
And their special golden marker. Got away, haven't they?
Probably.
I'm certain.
So these guys will kind of just move in front. Right.
You do defender chooses first.
So I want to move with the warlord. Move the levy first. You're going to slow them down?
Let me have a look. Yes, I will. To S.
The main thing is whether we're all in range afterwards, isn't it? So
You might want to move them individually, might be easier. Take them off the sabot.
yeah.
That's one of the good
Some of them are not going to shoot if you're going to throw your jab. They're going to be behind them.
Of course, none of the birds are picked up that
Because we're still within M. We're all going to get within M, so
Okay, fair enough.
I think. Maybe a bit further up, so that one called the Savant effect.
So the original is American, only one. And then there's a Eurasian.
Left and the two really.
So it brings in
Those two are probably out.
So you've got
Six in.
free to roll. So you're shooting against my poor old defenceless cavalryman. Armour of 3, you've got 3 dice. There's nothing I can do to stop you. 1 hit. Saved it. Next.
So that was the warlord's first thing.
Yeah.
So we just need to get within.
So you're going to need to move him now.
Move a nudges. Sorry.
Yeah.
So you want to activate the levy to shoot again.
Okay.
We get a fatigue afterwards.
Do. I've got an armour of 3. Yep. 3 hits this time. Wow. Saved him again though.
Sorry.
Just play a role in the game.
So you've got 1 warrior activation left, that's all you got.
Yep. Oh well. Oh well, that's it.
Are you cooked?
It's supposed to be on half guard, but never mind.
Okay. Right, my turn.
I might as well move them. It's just pointless.
I could slow them down, couldn't I?
Yeah, they'll go.
I'll leave them there. Whatever. See you later, Wayne. Thanks for doing the tables, by the way. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dice. I've got 2 on the board. So I'm going to roll my 6 dice. Last turn. Still no uncommon. So 2 common, 4 uncommon. Okay, so my last turn, I'm going to activate my. It's important to note that they are within L. My elephant to go this way, like that. It's then going to shoot its composite doodahs at the Halfman Guard. Composite bow. You've got a bit of a wing and a prayer, really. So you've got armour of 5. I've got 2. 5's needed. Nothing. Right, my warlord is now going to move this way, straight down the hole, like that. Oopsie daisy, come back. I'm now. We'll do that now. I'm now going to use trap, and I'm choosing these 2 units, and I'm activating you to come towards me.
Yep.
So you're going to come S like that. I'm now going to use my I'm now going to use these, and I'm going to shoot at your unit of charge. I'm within S anyway, can't I? Your levy. I'm not within S there, but I am within S of your levy. And I'm going to charge your levy with my warriors. Like that. Okay? So I've got 8, you've got 8. You've got an armour of 3, as I do. You've got 3 dice. I've got 6, 7, 8 dice. I get +1 for my dice because I'm javelins. We've both got fatigue. You can't close ranks. I go first. I'm going to spend your fatigue to drop you down to a 2.
Back up to 3. That's pretty hopeless case for you.
That pops up there, never mind. Whatever. So that comes off there. That's it, that's all I'm going to do. So I'm hitting you on 2 + 1, basically. 2 + 1 will give me it. So I've missed 1. 5s and 6s. So you saved 4, lose 3. Back on me. Needing 3s. I could have done better there. 1. So I lost 1. So you're going to go back directly away that way. That's it. I was hoping to do a bit better there.
Fatigues for everyone.
Fatigue. Thank you, thank you. Right, I might as well do it now.
So you're ahead by 1 point.
Am I?
Yeah. I just want to say that. So.
Hello.
Go for it.
Unfortunately, my warlord has just lost his javelin. It's just fallen off.
Kill his javelin.
So I'm going to charge your warlord. I'm ahead by 1 point. So I'm charging your warlord. I take fatigue. This could be foolhardy, but we'll see. So you've got an armour of. I've got an armour of 5.
So
you've got 2 dice. Because you're a tribune, I've got 8 dice.
Your warlord's only got 2 dice.
he's got lots of other cool stuff.
He's got some very good stuff.
His dice actually really matter.
Well, not always. He's got other tricks that make it, which he's been using against me all day long.
So it's 2 weeks' time we're doing our
Cowboys and Indians.
which is about the
I heard it was cowgirls.
17th, 15th.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. It's all right. We're there.
So you've got an armour of 5. Where's the?
See you guys.
See ya. You can't close ranks. I go first. I'm gonna pass.
I'm going to spend your fatigue to raise my armour to 6.
6. I can't. What's that? I'm going to spend 1 dice to give me 1 more.
It's me on the bell.
You pass because you can't do anything. I'm going to spend another dice to give me another 1. You pass. You can't kill me, so there's no point using the other thing. So I'm going to try and hit you on 6s. Bear in mind, I need to kill 4. And I didn't roll a single 6. 2 on me, that's a shame. None on me.
You bounce off.
I bounce back.
We each get a fatigue afterwards.
And you say I'm a point up at the moment.
Yeah, you're ahead. So
The only thing I got left for me to do was, I've got 1 warrior activation, was to charge my elephant in against your Halfengard.
and you get a fatigue, don't you? Because you've already moved.
Yep. And your arm will be up to 6. And I think I'm going to stop there, because if I'm up by a point, it makes sense to not charge my elephant
It's
in.
like just a winning draw, isn't it?
Oh, it's a win. But no, it might not be, because there's entire units lost.
No, I've counted it.
It's 1 point. 1 point. Okay, well, I will take that then. And thank you very much, Steve.
No, I
Bracknell took their own lead.
So, Steve, that was an exciting game in the end. I don't know quite how I turned that round. I think coming in at you, but I did make some big mistakes. There was turn 2 where I left 2 dice on skirmish, where I should have not really had dice on there.
Which was the power at the end that gave all your mounted units +M?
Born Horseman.
That was the thing which allowed you to
Allowed
get
me,
right
it
in
allowed
there.
me to get over here, and my Warlord as well. I also cocked up with Trap as well, which was useful to learn, because now I know for the future. It's not like...
It sounded like this kind of power. If you look in the book, the army book, then it tells you, it clarifies it.
I think the Age of Vikings, the Welsh have a similar ability, and I thought it was the same, but clearly not, which was important. So I botched that a little bit as well. And it'd be nice to have got my elephant in, but
So
didn't need to.
So I was ahead after 5 turns. The 6th turn, I found I had a spare dice on activations, or pretty much every turn.
Yeah. So why was that then? Why, so your Tribune was giving you
so many extra activations.
So many extra activations.
And then Pylum as well was an extra activation, which didn't generate.
And you were using Quinclux as well?
Quinclux as well. So there were like several dice early on in the game which were just wasted on activations.
But I did the same. So
and then on the last turn I mucked up by not having my Hearthguard. They didn't have a dice to activate to charge the horseman off.
Yeah.
Because I thought I had several other things which would have given them lots of extra dice.
What did you think of the Numidians?
Have they got enough punch?
I'm not sure they have. I think they dance a lot. I've played them a couple of times, and I've done okay with them, but the Romans are actually quite mobile, I think, in the way they play. I mean, with that ability, Quinclux, which gives you M+S, it's immense, isn't it?
And or even S+S. Even if you slow me down, S+S is still
even if you look at Pilum as well. Pilum is a fantastic ability because you can charge for, you can move once and charge for free, shoot and charge, and that's on a free. That's on a common dice.
But it does reflect how they fought.
Yeah. Do you now? Question I've got for you is obviously I kind of chose the army composition. Do you now understand why I have them in blocks of 6, or do you feel you would prefer units of 8?
I think I need another couple of games. But it certainly played well with 6s.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm not sure I got the Hearthguard punching.
I'm not sure the Hearthguard work. I think you could almost have another unit of 8.
I would go with more warriors personally.
Yeah, I think so.
The Levy were good.
Levy, Velites are good. The Velites have got that ability, one ability which is quite strong. I can't remember which one it is now. But no. Enjoyed that. Thank you very much, Steve.
Cheers.
Look forward to the next one.
Another great game of Saga, and Steve is a good player and I do enjoy playing him. I made some real silly mistakes there, and I'm still learning the boards of the Numidians. I only ever played them 2 or 3 times now, and I think different armies require playing different ways. Anyway, hope you're all well and stay well in these really strange COVID times. I think they're going to get worse. If you like what you saw, like it, subscribe it, share it with like-minded. Take care and see you all soon.